To choke implies failing to function adequately because of nervous agitation or tension. This occurs on a yearly basis for a significant number of professionals in the golfing industry. There have been many embarrassing moments that have occurred in the golf field throughout various competitions and championships. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the greatest golf collapses and chokes of all time. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Number 10. Jean Van de Velde, 1999 British Open. Jean Van de Velde may have been more of a journeyman than a top-tier player, but any golfer who needed only a double bogey on the last hole to win should be able to do a better job than Van de Velde. Along his way to a triple bogey, yes, I meant triple bogey, Van de Velde found the rough, the sand, the water, and even the grandstands as he choked his way onto this list at number 10. Number 9. Lorena Ochoa, 2005 US Women's Open. On the 18th hole, with the chance to either win with a birdie or at least get into a playoff, Ochoa hit the ground with her driver and skidded the ball into the water just to the left of the tee. This resulted in her losing either the opportunity to win with a birdie or at least getting into a playoff. Because she finished with a quadruple bogey, her dreams of victory were dashed along with her approach shot, which she hit into the spectator stands. For her effort, Lorena Ochoa makes the list at number 9. Number 8. Tom Watson, 2009 British Open. After playing lights out golf during the entire 2009 British Open, all Tom Watson had to do was make par on number 18 and he added 1. After leaving himself with a short putt, it looked like Tom had the tournament won. But this isn't a list of great golfers who won tournaments, so of course, Watson missed the putt he's most certainly made a million or more times in his storied career and lost the British Open. As much as anybody wants Tom Watson on a list like this, his choke earns him a spot at number 8. Number 7. Sergio Garcia, 2005 Wachovia Championship. There isn't much else to add here. Sergio entered the final round with a 6-shot advantage, but he proceeded to blow it all by turning in one of the worst performances seen at the Masters since Greg Norman's effort in 1996. The experience of watching this structure fall apart was similar to that of watching a vehicle accident in that you don't want to look at, but you also can't turn away. For his meltdown, Sergio Garcia earns the number 7 spot. Number 6. Thomas Bjorn, 2003 British Open. Ben Curtis won the British Open when Thomas Bjorn blew a 2-shot lead with 3 holes left to play, carding a double bogey on hole 16 and a bogey on hole 17. This gave Ben Curtis the opportunity to win the tournament. For his inability to handle the pressure, Bjorn sits at number 6 on the list. Number 5. Sam Snead, 1947 US Open. Had to jump in the Wayback Machine for this one. Sam Snead made this list due to his continued frustrations in the US Open throughout his amazing career. In 1939, Snead needed to par the final hole to win, but instead, he triple bogeyed. In 1947, Snead missed a 2.5-foot putt on the final hole to lose the Open to Lou Worsham. Snead continued to play well, only to struggle at the end of each US Open, never being able to claim the Open as one of his many triumphs. Number 4. Matt Goggle, 2000 Pebble Beach. Matt Goggle was 7 strokes up on Tiger Woods with 7 to play. He ended up losing in one of the most dramatic meltdowns in golf history as Tiger made a run and finally overcame Goggle's large lead. Granted, this was the old Tiger Woods, but you can't give up a 7-stroke lead with 7 holes to go to anybody. Number 3. Greg Norman, 1996 Masters. Greg Norman is one of those incredible golfers who managed to have an up-and-down career. Some critics thought Norman had bad nerves in critical situations. Fans thought he had bad luck. Whatever Norman had or didn't have doesn't change the fact that Norman entered the final round of the 1996 Masters with a 6-shot lead over Nick Faldo. Faldo ended the day at 67 while Norman shot a 78, turning a 6-shot lead into a 5-stroke deficit. Norman would never be a serious contender in another major. Number 2. Phil Mickelson, 2006 US Open. At the time of the 2006 US Open, it appeared that Phil Mickelson was ready to challenge Tiger Woods for the title of best golfer. On hole number 18 of the 2006 US Open, Mickelson had a 1-shot lead but ended up smacking his drive off the Hospitality 10. His second shot hit a tree after Mickelson decided to play a little too aggressively. Finally, after Mickelson's painful collapse, Jeff Ogilvy won the 2006 Open. Number 1. Arnold Palmer, 1966 US Open. Arnold Palmer had a 5-stroke lead with 4 holes to play in the 1966 US Open at the Olympic Club. Then, Billy Casper went on a tear and completely erased Palmer's lead over the next 3 holes. Palmer was able to tie Casper and force an 18-hole playoff scheduled the following day. In the playoff, Palmer once again let a lead slip away. Palmer was up by 2 with 8 holes to go, but ended up losing the playoff to Casper 69-73. This wouldn't be considered a collapse or choke had it not been for Palmer's 7-shot lead heading into the 4th day of the Open and having that lead disappear, forcing a playoff. Palmer's failure is magnified by the fact that after regaining some momentum and forcing a playoff, he lost the playoff the following day. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.